instructor, a Hatha yoga teacher actually, and I specialize in therapeutic yoga. So therapeutic yoga deals with the prevention and treatment of particular diseases. Yes, I'm a born Kenyan, brought up in Kenya. I did my yoga studies from India through a comprehensive course. However, that was not my intention to be a yoga instructor, because my undergraduate is actually in IT, and my postgraduate is in finance. But I think I had my calling in yoga, so here I am. I had a friend who had just come down from India, and she was an Ayurvedic doctor and a yoga teacher. So I didn't know at that time that she would be my mentor and my guide for the rest of my life. So she wanted to actually do a yoga ballet dance performance. So she said, "You're very flexible. Why don't you just join? And it will make my dance look good."
Yoga ballet
And then
dance.
so that was in 1998, and then since then I've never looked back. But I always had this thing that I need to learn more, because I wanted to teach others, but I wouldn't do it as a quack. I wanted to be certified. So then in 2012, I had the opportunity to go to India. By this time, my friend had already moved back, started her institute. And so I trained under her. Started 5,000 years ago. Actually, it was part of our scriptures from 15,000 years ago. So at that time, all the knowledge like medical sciences, surgery, astrology, astronomy, yogic sciences, and the like, mathematics and cooking and everything was prescribed in our Vedas, which are our original scriptures. So 5,000 years ago, our sage Patanjali actually compiled a scripture especially for yoga. So that is where yoga got established as yoga, and then started coming down to the mainstream. So normally we go through warm-up exercises, because in any exercise warm-up is very necessary. Then in yoga, we have 4 parts. So in the physical aspect, we do standing postures first.
Standing postures.
Yes. Then we do sitting postures.
Sitting.
Then we do prone postures, which means you lie down on the floor with your stomach. And then we have supine postures, which means you lie down on the back with your spine. And after that, we have the breathing exercises, and then we have the meditation. So yoga doesn't have any age. It has no boundaries of sex. It doesn't have any limitations of whether you're ill or you have a disability. It can actually be done by everybody. So it can be, personally, I've led a class of 7,500 people in the 3rd International Day of Yoga. It can be done in the ground. It can be done in any hall. If you know your practice, you can just put a mat in your sitting room and do it there. You don't need any special requirements. You don't even need a special mat as such. You can just put a blanket or whatever is comfortable. Yes, yeah. If you have any physical ailments, maybe conditions like hypertension, diabetes, you find it started getting less. Women who feel difficulty during menstruation, it eases their problems. And then the physical aspect is there, plus the mental aspect is there. Personally, Yoga Kenya does a lot of outreach programs, going to the slums, going to public schools, prisons, and other places. We've gone to Ruiru prison, first of all, but this was before COVID. So since Yoga Kenya was founded in 2015, we've been doing a lot of these outreach programs. So I wouldn't be able to remember all of them, but we like to start with nursery schools, primary schools, tertiary schools. We've gone to universities as well. We've gone to prisons. And then Yoga Kenya started this initiative called Yoga at the City Park. So this was every Sunday at 3 p.m. So we would, the instructors would gather at the city park, and whoever would pass by and see us doing yoga would just basically join. So we had street children, we had sports people, shoppers around the area, and other guests who we would have invited at that time. Everybody does yoga together.
Everywhere, GBS.